No sugar, no calories. Sounds good to me. In 1982, the delicious Diet Coke was created. Jack Carew was asked to lead a project that had been in the air for 2 decades in the Coca-Cola industry. The project was a diet version of Coke. Jack said, "We needed a big idea to come out of one of the toughest decades we'd ever seen." Diet Coke was pegged a priority. The project was strictly top secret, and only a handful of senior executives knew about it. Team members had to agree to the assignment before getting any details. Jerry Bell, a co-worker alongside Jack Carew, said, "It was an entrepreneurial, cloak and dagger operation in the purest sense." Jack called him about the idea, and he couldn't refuse. Within a few weeks, they presented a draft study to the Coca-Cola USA president, Brian Dyson, followed by Roberto Goizueta. Shortly after pitching the draft, Goizueta gave the thumbs up to start the project. They were concerned about 2 big risks. First, Tab was the moneymaker at the time, so if Diet Coke turned out to be a disappointment, the company would seriously complicate its future. Second, if senior leadership said no to Diet Coke, they likely would have lost cola position. But despite their concerns, they persevered, and they succeeded. The team debated over whether to adopt the diet prefix. Sugar-free was an alternative, but many saw it as a slur on Coca-Cola's main ingredient. Light was already taken by another brand. For many years, the brand name was written and marketed as Diet Coke with a lowercase d to reinforce the positioning of the product. Coke's trademark lawyers wouldn't allow the uppercase d because diet with an uppercase d was a noun, and the use of a noun changed the name of the trademark. Use of the lowercase d was an adjective and didn't alter the legal basis of the trademark. Diet soda products were originally created for people with diabetes, health issues, and those who wanted to lose weight, but it's branched out to more people than those specific groups. In the United States today, 1.7 billion servings of Diet Coke are being consumed every day. People ask, but isn't Diet Coke bad for you because of the artificial sweeteners? Great question. Like everything else, consume things in moderation. The artificial sweetener, aspartame, has risen concerns about Diet Coke being harmful and people shouldn't consume it. Aspartame is an artificial sweetener sold under brand names such as NutraSweet and Equal. It has been used in the United States since the early 1980s, and it's used in many foods and beverages because it's much sweeter than sugar, so much less of it can be used to give the same level of sweetness. People also ask, well, why doesn't Diet Coke use sugar instead? Aspartame is 200 times sweeter than sugar. The sweeter, the better. Catherine Zeratsky, a registered dietitian nutritionist, answered the question, what happens if you drink Diet Coke every day? She said, drinking a reasonable amount of diet soda a day, such as a can or 2, isn't likely going to hurt you. The artificial sweeteners and other chemicals currently used in diet sodas are safe for most people, and there's no credible evidence that these ingredients cause cancer. Diet Coke cravings are extremely powerful. Joan Ifland answered the question, what is it that makes our cravings for Diet Coke so powerful? She said, it doesn't reflect any sort of personal failure on the addicted. Rather, Diet Coke's marketing was designed to trick us into feeling not only that we need some now, but that getting some will actually do our bodies good. Diet soda manufacturers are positioning their products to convince you that you're doing something good for yourself by foregoing sugar. Caffeine, salt, and carbonation activates more addiction centers in our brain than sugared sodas do. Regardless of the rush that artificial sweeteners give you over regular sugar, Diet Coke is the most popular diet soda. It's successful, it's delicious, and it's not going anywhere.